on YouTube. This is the very latest news from Fabulous 103 and the Fabulous Pattaya Media Group. It would be great if you liked and subscribed to us. 6 police officers accused of having destroyed evidence after attending the same party where a colleague was shot dead and another injured have been removed from the police force, according to Thai media. The Wednesday night shooting is said to have resulted from a local bigwig's disappointment that the two refused to promote and side-move his nephew, also a police officer. He left them, his henchman shot them and fled, with the disgruntled local headsman now in custody, the gunman having died during a shootout with police elsewhere, and the gun used recovered, despite it having been hidden. The issue now is the removal of all CCTV recordings and all evidence from the scene, possibly by the now disposed of local policeman. With Thailand's Deputy National Police Chief, Surachat Hakpan, leading the investigation, it's likely to be resolved quickly, as with his record of recent years in seeing cases through to completion, he, as we've stated last week, is considered as a prime candidate for the National Police Chief position. 25 other police officers who also attended the party are being questioned, along with a relative of the gunman, who admitted burying the weapon, later leading investigators to find it. James Herriot said it shouldn't happen to a vet. Well, let's hope that's not the case for 64-year-old animal vet Chai Watchorong, who's likely to be appointed as the new government spokesman. That appointment is expected on Wednesday and comes as others predict that the daughter of Thaksin Shinawatra, who previously acknowledged her lack of political experience, may well be the candidate for leadership of the Phua Thai party when the party meets in a General Assembly next month. On Phuket, a Russian woman reported her 37-year-old Thai evening date to police, claiming that he held her at gunpoint with a gold-coloured revolver. Police indeed discovered the gold weapon. He was arrested. He claims that he only took his weapon out to impress her. She says he flashed it menacingly and demanded that she stay with him. That will take some sorting out for local courts. Thai Smile, the budget airline subsidiary of Thai Airways, is to be absorbed back into the main airline fold, seeing the name disappear but its internal flight routes continued by the main airline brand. In all, Thai Smile has over 30 routes in operation. Those, we're told, will all continue in service. A temporary visa-free policy for Chinese tourists, seen as an olive branch for tour operators in China, who are now seeing many other Asian nations welcoming their tourists without visa delays, is to be discussed in a cabinet meeting this week. Amid voiced concerns of those opposed, others see the removal of an elongated process to apply for the visas as a real plus for tourism in Thailand. If approved, it would likely expire by the end of March next year, after high season. The weekend saw a construction worker lose his life on Bangkok's Sukhumvit 23, where a crane collapsed above him at a construction site. As the man carried out power cable inspections, the crane beam fell on him. A full investigation is being carried out at the temporarily closed building site to determine how or why the crane tumbled. Deputy Prime Minister and Interior Minister Anutin met with provincial governors to outline the future management and governance, together with what he expects from all in the high positions. Keen to see them promoting the planned 10,000 baht digital wallet policy, Anutin made it abundantly clear that corruption will not be tolerated. This as he's already been made aware of plans by some gangsters to offer 3,000 baht cash for the 10,000 baht voucher scheme. He went on to drive all to work with integrity and fairness, and he also told them that when he visits, he doesn't want to be feted or seen as a dignitary, being welcomed by large groups, but instead wants to be received as any other ordinary visitor. Cambodian police have, at the behest of Thai authorities, raided a boiler room operation there, arresting 4 Thais involved in a scam that put a Thai woman in millions of bahts worth of debt and her husband taking her life, along with those of her children, as they faced home repossession. That case has hit the headlines and seems to be staying there, and those arrested will, along with 8 arrested here, face charges of fraud, computer crimes and demanding monies with menaces. Meanwhile at home, and good news, as the floating market will reopen tomorrow, Tuesday. A massive clean-up and safety inspection is underway that will see 70% of the market return to normal trade, with the areas damaged by fire planned for speedy renovation. As the owners struggle to come to terms with the intense fire that burnt over a quarter of the complex, they promise to fully reimburse the small traders who lost their businesses along with stock in the blaze. Estimated cost of repair, 70 million baht. And a 46-year-old Thai lady, previously fated by the real estate world, has been arrested in the capital before being shipped back here to Pattaya. With 12 warrants issued for her, she's accused of heading up a development scam that was selling off-plan condos in the Pratumnak area. Many blame the company failure on the effects of COVID, but as the CEO, she's charged with deception, providing fake information and involvement in multiple investment scams that promised a huge return on investment, which were never made. Claiming to be operational in Jomtien, Hua Hin and Cha'am, the company was also awarded several design awards. Estimated losses for so-called investors run into the hundreds of millions of baht. And perhaps good news for local gardeners, as for the first time in weeks we've seen a little bit of rain over the weekend and this morning. Nothing like the rest of the country, but perhaps it's a start. And with the Met Office promising highs today of 32 degrees, dropping down to a cooler 27, a passing morning shower or two, but otherwise breezy, we're told to expect the real feel in the sun of 37. Local and national news today from Fabulous 103 FM and Fabulous Pattaya Media Group. And to get a notification every time we release another bulletin or program, like and subscribe to our channel, Fabulous Pattaya Media Group, by using the link below.